Alright, let's cut straight to the chase. Google's Pixel 11 Pro isn't just another phone. It's a full-blown statement about where the entire smartphone industry is headed. And honestly, it's kind of scary how much control Google is grabbing here. Let me explain why this phone might be the most important tech release of 2026, even if you'd never spend $1,900 on it. N/N First off, the pricing. Google ditched the $799 base model with 128GB storage, bumping everyone up to 256GB, but charging an extra $100. On the surface, this feels like a cash grab. But here's the twist: this isn't about storage. It's about redefining what entry-level means. By forcing users to pay more for what used to be mid-tier specs, Google's setting a precedent. Samsung, Apple, OnePlus, they are all watching. And guess what? Apple's about to hike iPhone prices too. The real play here is that Google's killing affordability as a concept. They're not just selling phones, they are selling the idea that premium is the only option. N/N now, the AI hype. Google's pushing 16GB RAM in the Pixel 11 Pro to run local AI models, no cloud needed. Sounds cool, right? More privacy, faster responses. But here's the thing, this isn't altruism. Google's betting that users will trade hardware costs for the illusion of control. You're still locked into their ecosystem, you're just doing it with fancier math. And the kicker: even Apple's partnering with Google now for AI services. So the company that once railed against walled gardens is now helping Google build a taller wall. That's the real story here. AI isn't freeing us, it's centralizing power. N/N Then there's Android 17's developer crackdown. Want to sideload apps? Cool story. Now you need government ID and a fee to publish anything. Google's turning Android into a permission-based system, just like iOS. And casual users won't notice until they try to install a niche app their friend made. This isn't about security, it's about gatekeeping. Google's positioning itself as the arbiter of what software exists. And while they'll spin this as protection, it's a power move. Open source? Not anymore. Android's becoming Google Play adjacent, and that's a problem for innovation. N/N So what's the bigger picture? Google's not just selling phones, they are reshaping expectations. Higher prices, lockdown software, AI that ties you to their services. The Pixel 11 Pro is a Trojan horse for an ecosystem where Google controls the hardware, the software, and the rules. And the worst part? It's working. Competitors are cheering because they get to hike prices too. Users lose, but they'll get distracted by the shiny AI features. N/N Here's the question I can't stop thinking about: when did we decide that premium meant pay more to own less? Because that's the deal Google's offering. And unless we start pushing back, demanding choice, affordability, and real openness, we are all just gonna keep feeding this cycle. What do you think? Is this the future we want? Or are we sleepwalking into a world where every tech move's been pre-approved by a handful of giants?